variable pay where you have to pay him for whatever business is bringing to you, for whatever contribution he is doing for the business. And for others, cash cow, don't bother, pay him as industry norms, pay him incentive for the best work he is doing. And for deadwood, just pay him minimum wages, no need to worry about him. That is the way you have to reward your talent, and what will happen? You will be rewarding the right people. At the same time, your budget is not going to go up, and you will be rewarding for the business what they are contributing to you. Again, the next man here is A.M. Naik. Why these examples are in front of you? Because these are the some HR decisions which took by those companies which made them really what they are today. Now, A.M. Naik is the chairman of L&T. Just for your information, L&T is the first company in India who started HR department in 1972. And the HR stalwart, Mr. T.V. Rao, was the first HR head. And that time, A.M. Naik was a trainee engineer. And today, for last more than 10 years, he is the chairman and managing director of the company. One decision to develop A.M. Naik, you will find that in his book also, that how he has actually worked on the A.M. Naik to see that one day he is going to become a chairman. So one good decision, one good initiative by HR, one good initiative you as an entrepreneur to see that I am developing right kind of people will take your organization to the next level. And again, you have to develop your talent. Now, what you need to do for your star employees, he may be your son, he may be your best employees, he may be a technically very qualified person. If he is doing good for the business, you have to mentor him to see to it that you may delegate 90% of the things to him, and you will follow your hobbies, your passion. So you have to mentor him, and all the time you have to give him a challenging job. Then only you can develop that star employee. Otherwise, if he has an entrepreneur mind, he will quit and he will start his own thing, or he will go to your competitor. You have cash cows where they are professionally very competent, but the need of business is not there. What you need to do that one day they have to become a star performer, where you have to send them for a good training program, you have to work on them, you have to mentor them. And again, a problem child. The problem child is a person who there is a need of a business, but his competence is less, where you have to coach him to see that he become a star. Otherwise, one day you might have to take a decision on him. And don't worry, just give him a basic training. Just yesterday, corporate desire, I was lucky that Mr. Deshpande, who is the MD of Persistent, he has given something on first time founder CEOs. This is what you do. This may be a good thing for you to do, because all the first time founder CEOs, there are some basic mistakes they do, and which in turns doesn't make them Narayan Murthy or somebody like John Kurian. Which are those? Pick your early employees with care. So whenever you are hiring your first employees, you have to be very careful. Decide what is more important to you, having control or to have a bigger company. If you are going to decide that everything I am going to do, I'll do my pricing, I'll do my raw material buying, I will deal with the banks, I will manage my accounts, nothing is possible. You have to decide whether I should control the entire organization or I need to see that my organization is growing. Function as a meritocracy to attract top talent. General happens in in entrepreneurship. What I have seen is that the employees who are working with you for many years or loyal employees, people call them as a chamcha employee at the back. The more and more facilities are given to them, and actually it affects the right kind of a talent. So you have to have a meritocracy in your organization from the day one. Let your role evolve as the business grow. Don't be in the role of what you are doing today. You have to evolve your roles continuously. Today, you are doing everything. Tomorrow, you become a manufacturing head. Tomorrow, you become an operation head. Tomorrow, you become a finance head. Depend at what level is your organization is. And you have to evolve your roles continuously. Maybe you have to be chief mentor at some end of your life so that you will actually enjoy your personal life also. It's okay to delegate. This is again one of the biggest issues we face, which I faced in my earlier job, where the boss never delegates. You want that everything has to be done by him. What happens to the people like us? Either we quit or we are not responsible. So it is his decision. So it's okay if you delegate to your people. Bring in external advisor. It is not possible, as she said, that you have to have some financial advisor. It is not possible for one person to have all kind of qualities, HR, finance, operation. You need to have financial advisor on your board who will help you. Otherwise, you can't manage the business. You may be good technically, but not financially, not operationally, not in terms of your softwares. Be realistic, and you should know when to let go. You have to be very realistic whenever you do. I have seen that, including myself, my problem, I take most of the decisions on intuitions, which is very good thing. But you have to be very realistic. Sometimes, because of the overconfidence, because of something, we make a mistake. That time, you should know what are your plus, what are your minuses. If these things you do well, I'm sure you will do well as an entrepreneur. And again, last slide, which is very important. This is Warren Buffett, one of the first 5th richest man in the world. Only a small story you might be knowing today because it is on Facebook. He doesn't meet his employees at all. Only once in a year he has one meeting where he tells what he wants from the people. And what he has written? I think that after your decision to actually start a new enterprise, your next most important decision arrives when you hire your first employee. Guys, this is the importance of the people in an organization. You will get finance anywhere in the world because it is available. But every employee is a unique person. You don't know what is going to be there in future. You don't know his aspiration. You don't know his ambitions. So be careful while recruiting the people. Try to see that you are retaining your right employees, not wrong employees. See that you are developing them so that tomorrow you may be doing you may become a chief mentor like Infosys. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Santosh. In quick few slides, and I think the main content which was there, that you need to identify your key employees, differentiate within them, find out, identify, and focus and take care of them. I think this was a message which he was able to quickly pass on in those few slides. On behalf of TiE Nagpur, I'd like to thank Santosh for coming here and like to give him a small memento for this occasion.